yeah, if anyone could let me know, that'd be cool. But we're going to do it anyway, because why not? We learn. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech, and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. In the last one, we took an old Nintendo DS Lite, which was this one, which is obviously now empty, and transferred all of the insides over to this lovely new grey case. However, we had a few snags, one of them being, I mean, that's the microphone wire, antenna wire on the inside that is just folded underneath the game cartridge slot, so we're going to fix that today, as well as, thank God that turned on, volume, yep, all good, as well as the fact that the stylus that is actually painted grey on the tip, but the rest of it is black, if we go on to the bottom screen, when we click, you can see that clearly it's almost touching the other side of the screen. So what I'm thinking is that we take this Nintendo DS Lite that I've got here, we take the good screen from this, and transfer it over to the grey one, and then that at least, oh, hello, and then that at least gives us one good fully working Nintendo DS Lite. So let's get into this DS and give it a quick repair, I guess, and get this screen out. And also, as you can see, the white border on this screen is completely different to the top one. Ideally, I want this one to be black as well. So I'm gonna, again, I don't think nobody got back to me in the last video's comments to let me know if I had replaced the wrong screen. So I'm gonna see if I can take this border off and replace it with the one that I've got in this pack. So yeah, let's go. So first things first, let's remove the battery. Which is actually very, very loose, can I add. We put this in, it literally falls out without hardly a shake. I'm just going to take off a couple of screws underneath that. Let's actually remove the stylus whilst we're here, as well as the Game Slot 2 cartridge, which again is probably 1/8, I'd say, 1/8 of a silver colour. Let's remove the black bits on the back as well. Okay, did I replace any tri-wings? I think I put a couple of tri-wings in. I did. But let's get the Phillips ones out first, which is this top one here, which is exactly the same as the battery one. And this one. And now we're going to switch to the tri head. That's a tri. That's a tri. And the final tri is the game cartridge one. Sweet. I think we've taken out all the screws, so let's lift off the back of this bad boy. Where's my prying tool? And be careful of the R and the L, because it's going to spring as soon as you take it out. There's a little pop. Off the back case comes. We'll put the L over here with the springs. Exactly the same for this one. Sweet. That's falling out. That's not good. Oh, that's the old one. That's what was rattling about, by the way. I don't think it was the antenna wire. I think it was this, because I lost this in the last one. That makes sense. Alright, decent. Okay. So we've got 3 of those now. Lucky me. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, that's where I ended up putting the antenna wire. ended up just tucking it through, and then you can see it moving, that little gold piece. You see that gold piece moving? So that should be reaching here, but I couldn't get it to stretch. So we're gonna try and fix that today, as well as replace the screen, but I don't know how that's actually gonna go. So let's take the screw off the motherboard. And now we take our tweezers and take off, this is the mic. And we're just going to simply thread them both through. There goes one. And there goes the other one. Okay, now we can take the actual motherboard off, and to do this, we're going to slowly lift this open and push from the bottom screen, and that should pop out the motherboard along with the screen. We're going to flip it over. Lovely jubbly. Take these wires real quick. We're going to unclip the ribbon cable and just see if we can slowly take this out with the ceramic tweezers. Honestly, these ceramic tweezers saved my life with doing those ribbon cables, because that ribbon cable is a pain in the whatsits, man. Okay, so we got the motherboard, which is here. We're going to put this over to the side, and we are going to, there goes all the buttons. So let's just quickly remove them. It makes life easier, I think, in the long run. So let's just remove all the buttons and put them in one of the parts box. Let's go for part box A. Stick these in there. Lovely. Alright, so we're going to unscrew the hinge now. That's what it's called. I can remember what it's called. We're going to unscrew the hinge. The hinge screws seem to be a lot longer than all the other screws. That's why it's quite easy to tell which ones these are. And we'll take out the other one now. And now that the hinge screws are off, we should be able to remove this bottom piece. And as you can see, there's a tiny little slit, and that's where we need to get the ribbon cable through. So we slowly, gently put it through there. That should show through the other side. Very slowly. There we go. And then we just get these pesky little wires, pull them through. And now what we're going to do is, that's fallen off. So just put that there. We're going to really quickly take off the black stickers that are holding the screws. Back to the Phillips. This actually does slide out, and I think we also need to remove the hinge. Yeah, we do. We need to take the hinge out as well. So you grab the hinge, you just simply pull it out. Lovely. Now this part you slide down on the top side, and it should, let me get a prying tool. We're going to use our fancy new metal one. You should just be able to pop this open. There we go. Now again, the reason why we're doing this is to be able to see the state of the wire at the back, because this black wire, as you can see, is very, very short. It needs to be longer. So if we take in a point for reference, that it probably needs to be as long as the white one, maybe just a little bit shorter. So I'm just having a look around and seeing the best way to be able to do this. So I don't think we need to wrap it. Let me zoom in. I don't think we need to wrap it around what we have, which is this part here. So if we just move this over and drag this through like this, Right, that's all good in my opinion. So I think that is an easy fix for that. I hope. Let's put it back together and see where we are. We take the top part of the DS case, we prop it not that way because that will not achieve anything. Just turn it this way. Yep. Make sure it clicks in, and then we just simply push it up. Now we do have to. Oh no. What we do have to make sure is that there's nothing poking out the bottom here, and that these go in. This goes in absolutely fine, and it looks all good. But sometimes it's not. So if I push that, it's gone pretty easy, and it looks to all have closed. You see that? So it's all quite nice and tight, which is good and what we wanted. So that should be a lot better, and we should be able to plug this cable back into the motherboard. However, what we're going to do for the time being is move this to the side and go to our next DS. We need to take this one apart and take the bottom screen and see what we can do. So let's take apart this one. We have a slight problem, and that problem is this bit is obviously meant to be like that, as far as I'm aware, and it's not. It's like that. Ooh, snap! It's like that, which isn't ideal. So I think what I'm going to do is still take the screen, and I don't know if sticky tape on here, double-sided sticky tape, is a good thing, but I don't have any other options on sticking that to the screen. So we're going to do it and see if it works. And if anyone in the comment advises against it, please tell me, because I don't want to get rid of this fully working and then all of a sudden I get some real bad feedback in the future, like that DS is just the bottom screen's just blown up. Yeah, if anyone could let me know, that'd be cool. But we're gonna do it anyway, because why not? We learn. Okay, here goes nothing. First, we're just gonna give this a bit of a clean. It's got a few smudge marks over it. So again, we're gonna just flip up the ribbon cable clip over here and just slowly, I don't know if that's going to come out, so instead of pulling that like an absolute imbecile, I'm going to take the tweezers, just slowly wiggle it now because it's come loose. There we go, that's come off that side, and then remove. If I zoom in, you might be able to see it. So there is another ribbon cable clip here. I'm just going to tuck under and untick it. That has just literally just fallen out, so that's pretty cool. Could that explain the reason why it wasn't working too well in the first place? We'll never know. So this is the old screen, and I might try and put that in the pink one to see what happens. Not that it's going to make the slightest bit of difference. This is the screen that we know is better than the other one. So if I put this back over now, actually I think, no, yeah, we'll put the screen on first. So the screen just will sit there. We'll put this ribbon cable back in. Honestly, ceramic tweezers for ribbon cables. Elliot, Retro Future, you are the man. Okay, so let's put this down. There we go, that's clipped back down. Okay, that's cool. And then this, I believe it or not, goes that way around. However, no, let's just, yeah, let's do that. Let's keep it pink. Let's keep it, yeah, we keep it pink, we keep it pink, we keep it pink. So we flip this over now onto the back, and we can see the smaller ribbon cable that we're now just going to put in to this little latch. Which I believe is now in. Could be wrong. We'll see what happens when we turn it on. So we're going to flip it over back to the other side now. If I can. I don't want to do this the bad way. There we go. Saves the screen flopping about. And yeah, okay, so there we have it. That's with that, and we're just going to see if this works, I guess. Actually, sticky tape. I said I was going to use double-sided sticky tape. Again, I don't know if this is something that people would recommend. It could be the complete, and I have a feeling, to be honest, I have a feeling it's going to be the complete wrong thing to do, but do you know what? We're gonna give it a go. So we can't get any on the top, which is annoying, but we can do thin strips around the other sides. Very dangerous to do around a DS. Extremely dangerous. Don't do that again. If I go half, then I can use the other half at the top. 1000 IQ. There we go, that's one. Ah, just chop the whole thing. This one here. There we have it. Okay, wish me luck. Again, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Could be really stupid. Could be a really stupid thing. Okay, let's put it back together and see what we've got, right? Let's do it. So we take this board and we're going to try and do the ribbon cable here, which again is an absolute nightmare to do, but I have faith. If the gods have taught us anything, is that we can do this now, for sure. Okay, so that's a little bit in. So, ceramic tweezers, do your thing. And the ceramic tweezers do exactly that. Oh, we've done that wrong. Alright, we take that back up. Yep, not going to talk about that. And the ribbon cable just comes straight back out after all of our hard work there. Because, like donuts, we are meant to put this back on first. Of course we are, Joey. So again, we take the ribbon cable, we try and put it in this little gap here. Like that. And just feed it through. And then slowly slide it across. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay, sweet. Right, now we put the hinge on. We are good. Sweet. Now we can go back to putting that ribbon cable in. Good. Okay, fine. Awesome. Sweet. Fold this right over now. Sweet. Could be doing all this and it might not work, but that's the fun. These don't have ridges, so they should just be able to go in and that's it. I just wanted to double check and see if there was a right way for these to go in, but I don't think there is. Okay, fine. Now what we need to do is just make sure that the wires are going to be okay. I'm going to go for the white wire again. It's probably going to go under, I think, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of putting the white wire under. We're going to take these cables, tuck them under, pull them, flip over. Just so that way the wires are this side with me. Now, we begin the journey. Is that going to fit? That should do, right? So let's start with the black wire actually first. How lucky are we going to get this time? Extremely lucky. Wow, look at that. And it's given us enough room to be able to lift it up and tuck it over, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it has. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Nice one. Okay, now with this one, we should be able to slide this one through as well. Poke it there. No, it's not tough at all. Look at that. Lovely. Where are you going? There you are. Motherboard screw has gone in. All we need to do now is, I'm pretty sure, put these back and we'll be good to close it on up. Okay, everything pushes down on the places it needs to push down, which is good. Let's crack the hinge open. Look at the pinkness, man. Okay, decent. And now let's just see if it works, right? So let's plug a battery in real quick, very loosely. Good luck, Joey. Well, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Let's bend that back. We have power. The screens look magnificent. This is really good. Turn it up a little bit. This is really good. I just need the touchscreen to work. So I'm going to touch it first just to make sure. It says please touch any button. Okay. Oh my god, it works. It actually works. Let me type something. Hey, look at that. Decent, there we go. Alright, sweet, it works. It works absolutely fine. Lovely, and the top screen is absolutely fine as well. So I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm just going to finish up doing some cosmetic stuff, and then we should be all good to wrap this one up. As far as cosmetics go, I mean, it's not horrendous. You can see a little bit of the pink, and I'm not too sure where it's meant to go, but I mean, it's still flush. Like, it doesn't pop out of the screen or anything, so it's not, I guess it's not horrendous. So yeah, right, let's put this back together. Okay, so there we have it. It's all cosmetically back to normal now. I'm gonna take the stylus and just show you guys one more time that we should be good to go. So if I open this up, it looks good, man. I'm happy with it. I'm a lot happier with it now than what I was before. So we are good. The volume slider works absolutely fine. The on button slider is all good. The RB and LB is fantastic. Listen to that. So yeah, they're working fine, and if we just give it a little spin, turn it on, there we go. Start select, all the buttons back to where they should be. The screen working absolutely perfectly. Like, this is what we wanted. This is good. So there we have it. We have successfully transferred the DS to another. Oh, we haven't finished yet. Okay. Now we have successfully transferred the components of a DS into another DS. It took 2 attempts. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Like I said, if I can do it, anyone can do it. If you guys did enjoy the video, or again, you have any feedback, like me putting double-sided sticky tape on the inside of the on the digitizer here, it works. I mean, it works, but is that going to affect the DS Lite in the long term? And that's pretty much it from me today, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to see more content. So everyone, just make sure that you stay safe wherever you are. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning, and yeah, keep healthy. I think is the most important thing. Peace.